Chaitra, Amshu and Smita Mayur. Give them a big applause from the Houston chapter, okay? Thank you.
ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಬೆಳಗಿದ ಲಿಂಗೈಕ್ಯನೆ ಬಾರು. ಬಾರೋ ಬಸವೇಶನೇ ಬಾ, ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಬೆಳಗಿದ ಲಿಂಗೈಕ್ಯನೆ ಬಾರು. ವಚನ ಪುಷ್ಪಗಳ ಮಾಲೆಯ ಕಟ್ಟಿರುವ ಅನುಭವ ಮಂಟಪದ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಿಂಧುವೆ ಬಾರು. ಕಲ್ಯಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಗಿದ ಬೆಳಕ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಬೆಳಗಿಸಲು ಬಂಡಾಯ ಪುರುಷನೇ ಮರುಜನ್ಮ ತಾಳಿಬಾರು. ಬಂಡಾಯ
time last year started, and it was a hard time, and every activities were limited during that kind of a period. And he came forward, Harish Ramat came forward and took the presidency. And it was not easy, and he did the virtual convention last year, and that was in the history of VSNA, 45 years history, first time we had to handle the legal matter due to some problem. So he took the, myself including some of the members are here, we had to deal with the legal matter. So it took us 8 months to protect the organization. And at the end of the time, Mr. Harish Ramat also helped, and he, under that rough situation, and Harish Ramat took over the presidency, and then we resolved the matter. But some legal matters are always there. We live in the world where legal matters are common. But this thing happened in the 40 years history. And then not only that, and Mr. Harish Ramat exposed our organization VSNA to the 40 organizations. All kind of organizations, whatever you call it, and also he communicated with 10 countries wherever the Basava principles are spreading and all that. So he took so much effort in contacting all these organizations all over the world, and also he dealt with all the things here and conducted the virtual convention. Also this year also he conducted the Basava Jayanti function, including all those more than 50 organizations. It was chapter percent, whatever it is. And after that, again, what I can say more, here he is with the beautiful convention we are watching, and almost 80-85% of the convention is over now. So we want to respect him, we want to honor him in this situation. We would like Swamiji, I request the Swamiji to garland him, and that was my. Thank you all.
ಅಣ್ಣಂಗೆ
ಓಕೆ ಮಗಳೇ, ಪೂಜೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಶಿವ ಬಂದು ಹೇಗೆ ಹಾಲು ಕುಡಿತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನೋಡೋಣ, ತೋರಿಸು ನನಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಶಿವ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಡ್ದ, ಹೇಗೆ ಕುಡಿತಾನೆ ಹಾಲು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಈಗ ಶಿವ ಹಾಲು ಹೇಗೆ ಕುಡಿತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಸೊ ಶಿವ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಶಿವಪ್ಪ ಬನ್ನಿ ಹಾಲು.
ಏನಿದು ಶಿವ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷ, ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ?
ಅವಳ ಮುಕ್ತ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಭಾವನೆ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮೂರ್ಖ ಅವಳ ಮುಕ್ತ ಭಾವನೆಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಭಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮೆಚ್ಚದೆ ಅವಳ ಭಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನೇ ನೀನು ಪರೀಕ್ಷಿಸಲು ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದೀಯ.
ತಪ್ಪಾಯಿತು ಶಿವ, ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನ.
ಈ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲದು. ಮಗಳೇ, ಹುಡುಗೋದೆ ಬಾ,
ನನ್ನ ಮರಣ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ, ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಓ ಮಗಳೇ, ಕುಡಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕುಡಿ. ಓ ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್, ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಶಿವನನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಶಿವ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳನ್ನೇ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Visita. ಅಕ್ಕ ಮಹಾದೇವಿಯ ಬಳಗದವರು ನಾವು, ಅಕ್ಕ ಮಹಾದೇವಿಯ ಬಳಗದವರು ನಾವು. ಅವರು ಹಿಂದೆ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶಿವನ ತಂದೆ. ಅವರು ಹಿಂದೆ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶಿವನ ತಂದೆ. ನಾವು
We all got together. We started this VSN. ಅರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಯ್ಯನವರು ಶಂಭೋ. ಸೊ ಅಯ್ಯನವರು ಇವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವ್ರು ಬರೆದಿರೋ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಓದಬೇಕು, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬಹಳ ಟಚಿ ಇದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ at that time it was not easy. We were the sandwich generation, guys. We were the sandwich generation. We came here with 2 suitcases, about $25 in our pocket, and our parents' blessings and education, and wanting to make it really big. Not with the entitlement idea, but to work hard and make it. And today, see where we are. Look at VSNA that started in those days. So, we are kind of in an exit lane right now. But before this is given to you, you need to know the value of this. Otherwise, you will not know the value of this. The bulwark is done. This is given to you literally in silver plate with silver cups. Okay? So, what we can do to the younger generation, the motivation is, I'll give you an example. This is when Ranjini was the chatterbox, the girl, second daughter who danced with me. She came and asked me, Mom, what project shall I do for the middle school, first year? Shall I do Shakespeare? I said, yeah, we all know that. Why don't you do an article in your English on Gandhiji? She said, oh, they will laugh. No, you do it. Why do you want to do the same thing that everybody knows? Do something different. Bring your literary skills. She wrote an article on Gandhiji. In those days, we did not have YouTube, no Netflix, no nothing. We had to go to the library, whatever the parents said, they had to do. They did. She got the A+. This happened in 1980s. Now she's dancing with me. And she continued her music and dance in pursuit of education too. And 2 weeks later when she danced, including the principal, they all came and congratulated her. That is when she realized there is something great about Indian, anything about it. When I did the Veerashaivism drama in the 1990s, I contacted the Richmond Times Dispatch. When they heard the story of what Basaveshwara did in the 12th century, they said, even Karl Marx didn't do that. This is really true women's lib. And he gave the front page article about 1 paragraph about Veerashaivism in Richmond Times Dispatch. This happened. Why am I saying this? You all saw what happened in the streets of America and what the African American generation is trying to do now. Majority of the states, they are taking the black history to the textbooks of America. What you can do, what Cambridge could not achieve even the 18th, 19th, 20th century, Karl Marx could not achieve that. You, belonging to that heritage and culture, you have it, we achieved that in the 12th century in India, that too South India, in the state of Karnataka, among Veerashaivas. And you will get a lot of literature about this in the YouTube. And the current Prime Minister, the head of the state of India, he has said wonderful things about Veerashaivism. And he said, it is so unfortunate we Indians do not know our value. If this was done in any other foreign country, it would have been so much of accolades. We Indians, we have to see that in somebody else so that we can copy because we are copycats. Are we? Are we copycats? Don't you have the pearls and diamonds, everything in your hands? So see what you can do in your schools. Talk to the right principal and write an article and bring light to this. Who knows where you will take this to the next time. First you will get an A+. They will talk to you about it, and there's a possibility you can bring it to the textbooks in America. Think about it.
Ghama ghama bhuta prapancharahita nirguna parabrahma swarupa. Ghama ghama bhuta prapancharahita nicha guha nihita nitantananta nicha Parvati Ramana Vinade Namo Namo ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ.
Action. It happened. Now, when this legal action is taken, I mean, presidents come, presidents go. Who is going to stand? I find it day and night, and sometimes even putting money, working for attorneys. So, all that happened. Then Mr. Gangadhar is a pillar who absorbs all the shots. Then Harish, young man, energetic, dynamic, he came on board, he took up the job and fought with this money, and this won the first shot in the court. The next shot is still pending in the court. It will take 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. So who is going to stand with this to fight for this? But they are not done it. I hope you are all understanding. So, let me take this occasion to tell you something that I was discussing with Nama Chitraturga. See, the Vinashava wills and path, it is changing, very danger. You should do something. So what is happening? What is the danger? What do you want to do? 50 years has passed. We are standing in front of next 50 years. Past half a century, we have built 28 chapters. So we have learned the art of putting all things creativity. 28 chapters operating throughout the year, 2 months. So we are trying to learn what? If you look at the BSNL the circle, 40 years ago, we discussed how many 70 people who would represent BSNL. Both Renaissance linguism. Because this is the battle that is going on for years. When Kranti happened in the Gujarat, there was all the Sharanas who were sent out. So, the Basma Sharana philosophy movement almost came to us. But since it is very easy for philosophies, but there are so many forces against to put down that country. There are people who today who say there is no country. That country was the most dynamic human development that happened. So we have to take control of this what? Sharana message, Sharana culture. So that is the beautiful progress that has happened. This convention
expose agate and I'll get to know so many people. I definitely didn't have it. So thank you, Harishana. I did bring some of my experience, but then definitely it's the Houston chapter. There were 20 committees that was formed. 20 committees. So each and every committee has put their heart and soul into it, and they have made it happen. Even though we have worked together, without them, I think the registration in the hididu illiವರೆಗೂ stage na set ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದಾಗ they had to see everything organized. I think that we wouldn't have pulled it if we didn't have those 20 committees working together. So I really thank them, all the committee members who worked. I know some of them in the food committee, they are still there trying to get everything in the smooth way of getting everybody the food without having any kind of hassles. So I cannot thank them, but without them this wouldn't have happened. Again, I know time is running out, but
No, you can take your time.
what else you're getting?
They are getting your don't worry.
And that really won't take much time. But I really want to thank some of them. And also, I want to speak about the highlights that we saw. There were so many things that happened. I'm sure ellanu attend madak aglilla. So I'll talk about each and every forum that happened here today, and highlights about what was spoken and what you can take back. I think that's the message that we want to give. Our forums coach there's a lot of work that they have put together. Everything won't be digested just with 2-day convention. I'm sure you will need time to process it, digest it, follow it up. It will take time. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸಲ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. You go back home, you get into the grind of the grind of comes children, husband, work, everything comes into picture. So I really want people to take their time, even if it takes few months, take it. Take those few months, whatever you have thought, whatever you have decided today here, to be that person, please go back and do it. The time never is, ivatte ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. If you want to take some time, please do take some time and do it. This whole experience, I have learned a lot of things. Each and every person have taught me. Here the committee literally, they have taught me a lot of things. The mentorship that I had from Harishana, that will carry on. What I learned about VSNA, that will carry on. My daughter Ananya, who just graduated, I wouldn't have been able to convince her. I think he convinced her, and she's part of the next gen. And she's not here. Again, due to health wise, she couldn't be here, but she's part of next gen now. So I'm happy that I was able to pull her back to be that Veerashaiva and follow the Veerashaivism. So adukku I would like to thank Harishana. Okay, the forums that happened, I'm sure Business Forum would have taught everybody to become those entrepreneurs. If somebody is really interested in that, please, if you want to do that, get in touch with them. I think that also gives you a hope that yes, being in a foreign country, you can definitely think about being that entrepreneur. There could be new MBA graduates who want to do it. So please take this opportunity to think in those terms. We had religious form, Pujaro, they spoke about dhyana in so many ways. I couldn't be a part of it because my daughter was sick. She was really tired. But I would want to go back and hear dhyana. I think I really need that, because sometimes with all the things that is happening, calming ourselves down is very, very important. I think I'm surely going to use the tricks and tips or aim control, and definitely go back and use it. I think that's what the takeaway from the religious forum. Then we had women's forum. The women's forum again, being a woman here, we speak about empowerment. There's also an emotional part of it, how much of empowerment you give to the women, the emotional part always stays. You know, we saw that emotion coming in this forum. It's very difficult, you know, for somebody to get into that emotion self and talk about it, especially when it comes to parents. I'm glad that she brought it up and we had that talk. So there are people, there are women who think like you. You might not have been able to express that with anybody, but today they were able to at least express with some of them, and I think they will continue to do that. I think that was the main highlight. And also some of the ladies, they gave some very good tips, what you have to do, which I didn't know myself. If you're in this foreign country, if the child is born here, and within 18, I mean, the child doesn't turn 18, you have to write a will, somebody has to be, they're taken care of it. I didn't know. I definitely didn't know about it. So I really thank them that this gave me an opportunity to learn and know more about, if you're staying here, living here out of the country, what needs to be done. So that was the takeaway from the Women's Forum. Medical Forum, again, I wanted to be a part of it. Eat or not to eat. So this is, I think, most of the ladies would, we all want to, look slim and trim and whatever age we are in. And this was a very important topic as well. You want to get into a very good lifestyle. I think this will help us. I really wanted to hear Dr. Chaitanya talk about her field of study that she has done. I'm surely going to get in touch with her. But that was another takeaway. I think most of you must have. We do have recorded sessions, so we will be able to pass it on. Please make sure that you also listen to it, and if you can take something from that, this purpose of what we had will definitely, we'll be happy that it served the purpose. That was on the medical form. We also had Sammilana. I was not part of it. I'm sure, you have some more Gandu Hendo.
UTI PIN 0001019, RTGS or NEFT or NEFT online. Current account number 367. Shri Guru Basavalingaya Namah.
ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರೇ, ಈ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ರ, ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ರ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಹೃದಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ VSNA ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.